Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Coronation Street's Amy Barlow faces new arrest over revenge plot. Amy Barlow faces a new arrest over her revenge plot in Coronation Street. In recent days, Amy has become determined to help stop drink spikings in the area as a way to cope with her own trauma from being sexually assaulted. Amy was warned by DS Swain not to take the law into her own hands earlier this week, when she defaced a police car in protest of a cop stopping her from confronting teen bully Mason. In Friday's November 17 episode, Amy assured her loved ones her initial arrest helped her learn her lesson, and she'd now be focusing on her coursework. However, Amy soon had a chance encounter with Dylan and encouraged him to stand up for himself against Mason. This experience led her to continue her vigilant action instead of going home. Amy went to a local nightclub where she witnessed a man, Dan, trying to spike a young woman's drink. She intervened and took the young woman aside to share her experience and warn her to avoid any suspicious drinks. While the young woman thanked Amy and went off home, Amy decided to take her vengeance one step further by approaching Dan to flirt with him. Dan tried to give Amy a spiked drink, but she only pretended to take a sip while he got progressively more drunk. Before she could enact the next part of her revenge, Adi pulled up in Dev's car because he'd received an alarming message from Amy. Amy got Adi to help her get Dan in the car, then asked him to drive them all to an industrial estate. Adi was shocked when Amy then dumped Dan out of the car, before taping his mouth and wrists. When Amy warned Dan that was his payback for trying to spike women's drinks, Adi intervened to warn Amy that she'd taken this too far. Amy finally relented, agreeing with Adi's suggestion that they take Dan to A&E. Once they got to the clinic, Amy and Adi told the nurse that Dan had a packet of pills in his pocket. Panic set in for the teens as the nurse revealed that Dan had overdosed on GHB and may not even survive. Soon, DS Swain was on the scene to question Amy and Adi on their version of events. Adi stood by his friend, claiming that Amy rang him for a ride home. He told the DS that he turned up to find Dan completely passed out, so they took him to A&E. DS Swain warned Amy that she knew there was more to the story, yet Adi privately promised his friend that he'd stand by her no matter what. Back at home, Steve and Tracy noticed that Amy had been crying, but she swore that nothing was wrong. Will the truth come out? If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.